Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be speedrunning random items in Stardew Valley again. This time around I'm giving myself a 90-minute time limit so that there are more options as to what things I can actually speedrun. So if you liked the video, consider subscribing, join the community on Twitch and Discord, links to both of those are down below, and let's get into it. Just like usual, I'm going to the Stardew Valley wiki page and hitting the random page button, and the first one we got was copper. And so, just like last time, for every new object that we're speedrunning, I'm going to be starting a new farm, and time continues when I hit OK. For this one, I just decided to sleep till the 5th, and then go down to the mines. I figured that this would be a little bit faster than going to Clint's, because I would have to wait for about 3 minutes. And it turns out I was right, because on the first floor I got super lucky and smashed a rock that gave me a copper. So that's one item down. Next up, we rolled corn. This one is actually also pretty easy. All I had to do was sleep all the way until summer, buy some corn, I bought an extra just in case one got struck by lightning, and then come outside every day and water it until it was ready to be harvested. The next one is a whole lot more complicated. So we rolled the Oasis. I interpreted this to mean I had to enter the Oasis. The issue with this is it's located in the desert, which means we have to complete the vault bundle to be able to get here. For those of you who don't know or need a refresher, you need to complete 4 bundles to even unlock the vault. Then once you've unlocked it, it costs 42,500 gold to complete the vault. For the 4 bundles, I decided to do the spring and summer crops bundles, as well as the spring and summer foraging bundles, just to keep it simple. As for how I was going to get the 42,000, an amethyst in the trash can definitely doesn't hurt, but I essentially bought a lot of potatoes in spring, I planted those, I did get a little bit of help from the crop fairy, and then I harvested them. Using that money, I bought one of each of the spring crops we needed, and a whole lot more potatoes. And while walking back and forth between places, picking up the forage I would need so that I had all 8 items for spring, and I was able to sell quite a bit of stuff and make a few thousand gold. Next we move on to summer. In summer I decided to plant a lot of blueberries, and there's a very good reason for that. It's because blueberries you can harvest multiple times. So I was able to harvest them, water them, and then a few days later there'd be another harvest. There's one big problem with this, and that is crows. By the end of the season, so many of my plants had just been eaten because I didn't think to build a scarecrow. And after doing some foraging at the end of the season, I slept until fall 1 and donated half of the stuff because that's all I could fit in my inventory. After that I went to Pierre's and bought a ton of pumpkins just because I still needed about $15,000, and so I had to get it somehow. After that, I donated the last few items, made the last little bit of gold that I needed, and completed all of the bundles at the vault. Now, this isn't where our run ends, because we aren't speedrunning the vault, we're speedrunning the Oasis. So, now that we've unlocked that, the bus gets repaired overnight, so the next morning we can force Pam to run to the bus, so that she can drive us all the way to the desert. Once there, I entered the Oasis, and that's time. Just out of curiosity, I looked on speedrun.com to see how fast a vault speedrun is, but I would place 13th out of 14 people, so it doesn't really matter. Next up, we rolled mining again, which is kind of crazy, because we've actually done this in the last one. This time around, I was a whole lot smarter. I decided not to go to the mines and instead stayed on my farm and cut down rocks there until I reached mining level 1. Now, looking back on it, this is probably where I should have ended it, because the item that we rolled after this was the spookfish, which you can really get in like 14 minutes, but I didn't have time, so I re-rolled and got weeds. I probably should have just ended it there, but I ran with it. And of course weeds took like 7 seconds, and so I went again and got monster loot. So I just went to the mines until I found a slime, and I killed it and grabbed the slime. So I mean, technically I got 6, but it's because I kinda chose items that I could do within a 2-minute span. So I'm not really gonna count that and say that I got a score of 4. But thank you guys so much for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you have a fantastic day.